Hi, welcome to Russell Rice Reviews. Tonight we are reviewing the Singleton 12. I don't have a decent sized bottle. What I have is this 200 ml bottle I got from 7-Eleven. I got it for around 600 pesos. Size and cost is great if you don't want to commit to a full bottle. I wish more whiskey makers did this. I mean, a lot do, but the samplers are not easily accessible in this third world country. There. So, okay, this is a 12-year-old Scotch, and it is 40% ABV. Let's take a look. So there's the color for you guys. Golden, happy color. Looks inviting. Alright. For the nose, flowery, fruity. There's something sweet, some sugar, I think, or honey. Some ethanol, but it's not overpowering. It's in the background. So what's dominant is the fruity, flowery, floral rather, not flowery, malty smell. It smells so nice. So if you are used to blended scotches, let's say Johnny Walker Black Label, it's a bit different. This one has no smoke, so it's more on the floral, fruity side of the spectrum. All right, let's get to drinking. So there's not a lot of alcohol burn. It's sweet, malty. So the malty aroma that you get from the nose is reflected in the palate. Very friendly, very easy to drink. Mouth feel is thin. Actually, no, I wouldn't call it thin. I'd say light. It's substantial. Okay, but if you're used to whiskey with thicker, oilier mouthfeel, you'll notice that this is a little on the thin side. So what's dominant really is the malty character, and I'm not complaining, okay? And I'm just saying that because a lot of people don't like that malty note, okay? Me, I don't mind. I like it. And I think that is what the distillers wanted, because they put the maltiness the center stage because they want to differentiate the Singleton 12 from other blended scotches. Because, all right, for blended scotches, usually there's a bright spot, bright note in the flavor profile that plays with your taste buds, and here it's a little tame, it's a little more refined, it's a little more subdued. So just think of white chocolate, the sickeningly sweet kind, right? So the flavor is yeah, powerful, strong, right? And compare that to rich milk chocolate, where sure there are still peaks in the flavor profile, but generally speaking, right, it's more subdued. Okay, so the bright component, the bright uh, flavor note there comes from the grain whiskey, or the grain component of blended malt or blended scotches. But here, since there's no other grain whiskey here, so the flavor is more rounded. It's more subdued. There aren't a lot of sharp edges, you know. So overall, it's a nice flavor profile. And again, what's dominant is the maltiness. So, you know, pretty friendly there. Okay, so nothing challenging there, right? And that's okay. I mean, this is aimed at people who are, you know, just trying to get into single malts. Okay, in my opinion. Very sweet, very sweet. All right, and yeah, I compared the the Singleton 12 to blended scotches because, well, at 1,600 pesos for a 700 ml bottle, you can say that the Singleton 12 is trying to compete with blended scotches. Yeah. All right, so the finish. Yeah, the finish is short. It ends quickly, and well, a lot of people prefer that. A lot of people don't like the taste of the whiskey to linger too much. It's again very malty. It's going to remind you of beer, really. So what it leaves in your mouth is just a feeling of dryness. Okay, so that's what remains. And for some reason, it feels refreshing, you know. But I think that's because of the light mouthfeel. Okay, so it's a refreshing drink. It reminds me of Glenmorangie 10 there. So refreshing is the word I use to describe Glenmorangie 10, and I think that applies to this as well. So overall, the Singleton 12 is a great intro to single malt whiskey. And you get all of that, you know, all the experience I just described. You get all that for just 1,600 pesos. And at that price, as I mentioned earlier, you know that Singleton 12 aims to compete with blended scotches. I think the Johnny Walker Double Black is at that same price point. Right? So, yes, this is the most affordable single malt scotch I've seen. Okay, so it's friendly, it's fruity, floral, affordable, 4 Fs. Should you get it though? Well, yeah, sure. If you are just trying to get into single malt scotch, there. So it's a nice intro. Okay? If you want to see what the fuss is about with a single malt scotch, then you know, go for it. It's a great intro. So 1,600 pesos for a 700 ml bottle, and again, if you don't want to commit to that, you know, you can get one of these for just 600 pesos. Now, for a more rewarding experience, however, I would advise that you save up a little bit more and get the Glenmorangie 10, the one I mentioned earlier, or the Glenlivet 12. Those two. Okay, so, all right. While this is not bad, okay, while the Singleton 12 is not bad, Glenmorangie and Glenlivet are better in every way. Right there, okay? And they're just a couple of 100 pesos more expensive. Okay, so yeah, I would prefer those two really. But again, for an intro to single malt Scotch, you can't go wrong with the Singleton 12. It's pretty good. I like it. I don't know how to end these things. Bye, guys.